Alright, like I said before, I need to start by emptying the van and all the stuff that I bought for it out so that I can start and prep it for to run the wires and insulate it. So that's what I'm fixing to do now. So kick back and watch this in double time as I get all this stuff out of the van. Alright, all this stuff is going to end up being in, on, around, on top of this whole project. And like I said the other day, I still don't have everything. I am waiting on the roof rack to show up, the flooring to show up, so I can do that. But this is how it looks when I'm going to start. I'm starting to clean it out. There's the bank of shelves. I'm going to use those for a pantry and, dresser to keep my clothes. So I'm going to keep those. I looked them up to see how much they cost. They're rather expensive, so I'm going to go ahead and keep them. From the solar panels to the paneling for the inside, structural wood to build stuff, and anything and everything between is pulled out and set aside. And plus I've got a little bit of an area that I can use to work in front of the van and behind, so it should help. So hopefully the flooring will show up today and I can get some help getting that cabinet out so I can lay the flooring underneath it, because I'm going to need to insulate behind it as well and run paneling back there. So I know there's 4 bolts that hold that, or should. The rest of them were held down by 4 bolts through the floor. I'm hoping that's the same thing. Yeah, we will see. And then in the back, that's where my bed is going to go, along this wall here. Right here is where I'm going to build the counter with the sink, and it's probably going to come out probably to about right here, so it's going to take up, it'll leave me enough room to get in and out, but it's not going to be this entire space of the door. So what will happen is the counter will probably stop about right here. This will give me enough room to get in and out of the van, and then I'll have plenty of counters placed on this side. This is where I'm going to build the sink, put the hot water heater that I'm building with the submersible hot water element. I'll go on this side, plus some storage, and I'll have storage underneath the bed. But this is what I'm working with. It's not the best van in the world, but boy, I feel privileged to have it. I've had to work real hard to get it. Along with everything else that you saw me pull out of this van, I've had to save every dime I have got my fingers on since I've been here. And I'm kind of proud of myself. I'm hoping this turns out pretty good. Okay, so here we go. We're all clean. I would like to find the plastic guard that goes over that step. You can see it is rather tore up. I imagine they must have done that loading and unloading stuff that really heavy, caught the edge of it. But I need to keep my eye out for one of those. And we'll go around the back and get a better sense of what we're working with. So there it is in all of its grandeur. Oh, I see I got a few more things. There's some stuff behind that cabinet, and like there sure is a big dead space behind that top cabinet. You see that? So I definitely will figure something out to where I can utilize that space. Every square inch in this thing is gonna, need to be used one way or the other. But we got it cleaned out today. Everything is over here. Well, once again, thank you for watching. I hope what I'm doing is something that's entertaining, maybe even a little bit educational. Definitely sharing my experience with turning a cargo van into a camper van for me to live in. So thanks for taking the time and watching. And if you haven't hit the like button, please punch it, the little thumbs up. So give me a thumbs up, rank the video, and please subscribe to the channel and follow my journey. This is just the very beginning. So thank you.